I feel ashamed to be an American today, and I'm going to tell you why. There is nothing bragging worthy about blowing up a country. There are people in that country that aren't a part of the military, that aren't a part of the government. They're just regular civilians. And you get on national television and brag that you obliterated them. Let that sink in. Let's think about you sitting at your house that you've been paying a mortgage on for the last 5 or 10 years. And then you look across the way and it's bombs dropping. And you and your children don't have nowhere to go because we already live in a capitalistic society where everybody mostly living paycheck to paycheck unless you higher up the food chain. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? And it's like we're so desensitized. There's nothing wonderful about that. This is just like when what was it, Iraq or Afghanistan or whatever, when they say, oh, they have weapons of mass destruction. We have to get over there and stop them. But then later on down the line, we realized it was all about something else. Now it's, oh, well, they were drilling for uranium, which you can use for nuclear weapons. And we don't want them to have that. But don't we got nuclear weapons to protect our country in the event of a nuclear war? Why don't they have the right to protect their country? So we're going to go blow them up because they want to do something to make sure that they can protect themselves. Don't make sense. What it seems like to me is the same way you started bombing boats in Venezuela and kidnapped their government so you can take their oil, you're going over there to steal their uranium. We're such big bullies as a country, and I hate to say it, but it's when you look at history, it's literally the truth. You get on television and say, oh, we don't need their oil. We pump enough. We got it. But then you fighting over the strait. Why are you bombing them some more to bully them into opening the strait if we don't need it? And who in their right mind, this orange-faced person literally got on TV and said, no, they told us to keep bombing. That don't even make logical sense. Who the hell want to be 500 feet from a bomb? And you're talking about because women don't have rights over there. Sometimes you say the most illogical thing in the whole world. Nobody in their right mind would say, yes, keep bombing my country because women over here don't have rights. What the hell, Leontay? Are you serious? And then since this war's been going on, gas went from $2.30-40 where you could reasonably fill your tank up, and now it's $4 a daggone gallon? Like, are we really going to believe that? It's bananas. It's bananas. And as a millennial, it's like you just see the same patterns. It's like they just renovate the same old BS. Weapons of mass destruction. Oh, they're trying to build a nuclear weapon. It's the same thing. You always get on TV and come up with some excuse of why we got to be in somebody else's country bombing their stuff. When we know deep down underneath that it's always about the dollar or what you can steal from them. And we might not need as much energy if you stop letting these big old huge tech companies drain the energy grid. But you want to AI everything because you want to make more money. You're already rich. What else do you need? Like it's oh my God. And then they released the Epstein files. And then the man is literally yelling in the airport. They're eating children. They're eating babies. We ain't seen one court case. We ain't seen nobody get prosecuted. We ain't seen nothing. Then now we in Venezuela. And then now we're over here in Iran. Like, when is it gonna stop? It's time for the train to come off the tracks, bro. Like, it's time to turn that water off. We keep pumping money into the system and all they do is take it, do what they want to do with it to make themselves richer. And everybody else down here living paycheck to paycheck. I genuinely feel like everybody should just stop going to work. Like, I think everybody, I ain't saying quit, But I mean, at least a strike long enough to turn their water off for a little bit, to stop doing the things that they're doing. But the problem is we lack love for each other. We lack love. This country is so capitalistic and so racist that nobody can realize that it's more of us alike than we're different. The white man want to take care of his family. The white woman want to be able to be comfortable and know her kids can eat and be well fed and healthy. And the black family wants the same thing. The Mexican family wants the same thing. The Asian family wants the same thing. But we're so racially divided that we can't work together as a team and work as a unit to stop some of this BS that's been going on. That's the problem. The problem is this country is more about racism and hatred and capitalism, and we're forgetting about love. And that was but the majority of the country is Christians. But Jesus led in every way with love. And if we could really truly learn to love one another and respect one another and work together on certain things. I know everybody gonna kind of do their own thing, their own cultures. I get that. But on the big stuff, it's time to switch it up, because we literally have a president that lacks the empathy and understanding and got on national TV and bragged about blowing up another country to keep them from making something they ain't even made yet. When they make it, blow that up, or blow it up, send a secret agent, blow it up right before they get done. I don't know, but like, I feel ashamed. And I feel like it's really time for us as a people to work together and really make some shifts. Because the elites, they just doing what they want to do. And I feel like most people are almost just like, well, I got to go to work tomorrow and take care of my family, so I'm not going to worry about it. But if we don't start worrying about it, when they killed that nurse, what was his name, Alex, I think. When they killed that man in the street, when they shot that woman through her car, that should have been a wake-up call for a whole lot of people. Okay? Y'all letting the red flags just keep red flagging. And it's sad.